yeah, couple stuffed crust. I need a something extra, yeah, couple stuffed crust. Stuffed crust, yeah, couple stuffed crust. So much cheese, gonna bust, yeah, couple stuffed crust. Stuffed crust, yeah, couple stuffed crust. I need a something extra, yeah, couple stuffed crust. Stuffed crust, yeah, couple stuffed crust. So much cheese, gonna bust, yeah, couple stuffed crust.
Welcome to Stuffed Crust, everybody.
It's some stuff, eh?
Part of the You Gonna Eat That Crust network.
Yes.
Big news, boys. I haven't got a chance to tell you yet. We won our first podcast award today.
Nice.
On Video Game Day Awards? Sick.
No, the Drugs versus the World podcast named us MVP Most Valuable Podcast.
Wow.
They said they've been following us since the beginning, and they even quoted in Trust We Stuff. Trust? I think I just had a mini stroke.
So are they punking
That
us?
sounds like a premier award. I mean, what's the top award?
Are they punking us? Ashton.
It's called a Drunkie Award, and we won.
Sick.
Yeah. So
Nice.
big ups, Drunks versus the World. We appreciate that, and we're gonna drink one for you tonight.
I'm going to let how Andre 3000 thanked me at his Grammy. Thank you. Someone said, hey, that's way more words than are on his album.
That's more than he's getting from his new album.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Album of the year. Right?
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, my favorite fucking meme video is when Tony Soprano's driving his car and it's like the fucking Legend of Zelda flute music going on. And it's like me listening to Andre 3000's album. I fucking love it.
So I was out. I went out for a few drinks, birthday drinks. It was my buddy's birthday, and I went out to meet some friends. And so I went to the men's room, and it was like kind of ajar. So I went in, and there's a guy on the phone, and he's like, "Oh, you're all good." I'm like, "Okay." So I go and do my thing, and like he's just ordering food in my ear, and I'm just like, it's a single bathroom, by the way. Like, can you just go away? I'm like, why do you need to order your food in the bathroom? Leave me alone. Give me some privacy.
Right. At least give me some fries with that.
Nobody wants bathroom fries.
Exactly. I feel like that whole order is tainted from being in that disgusting men's room.
That is pretty horrid.
He's like, go ahead, you're good. And I'm expecting him to leave. And I'm like, all right, well, I just did my thing. And walked by him, and I was like, hope you enjoy your food.
Speaking of expecting to leave, I got in a little bit of a scuffle in my car the other night on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. I heard about that.
Sunday, I'm driving home from work, and it's raining all day. And then, like, as soon as I get up over a hill, like, that's probably about 10 minutes from my house, I hit a fucking patch of snow out of nowhere. And my tires are already fucking bald. And I tried to pump my brakes and fucking, but my car is like, you're not going to go from 40 to fucking 10, buddy. And I started went off the road, and I went like pretty fucking vertical. My car was, was like pretty up in the air. I didn't hit any trees or anything though. But I was like fucking in a swamp. Like,
you never pump the brakes.
And you always pump the brakes.
No, you gently tap the brakes.
That's what I thought he meant.
That's what I did mean.
Well, if you pump the brakes, mean like you're stepping on the brakes.
No, you pump them a little bit.
Edit that.
Well, I go off into some shrubbery and shit, and I'm just sitting there, and I call my fucking insurance company, like, okay, we'll send a wrecker. And then I see this flashlight coming towards my car, and this dude just like, this big fucking redneck dude's like, what's going on? I was like, went off the road a little bit as like it turned into snow out of nowhere. I was like, I'm all good though. I got a tow truck coming. He's like, yeah, a lot of activity around here. Sheriff was in the same spot the other night pulling a car out. I'm like, right on. I was like, well, thanks for checking on me.
All right, you're mine now.
And then the fucking insurance company calls me back and said, hi, the tow truck driver said he couldn't make it out.
Oh, no.
And I was like, well, what is that supposed to mean? She's like, there's nobody there that can come service you. I was like,
that's what you get for living up in North Maine, Deep Woods, Maine. You only have one tow truck company.
I was like, well, what am I paying you for then? I was like, what am I going to sit here? He's like, sir, I'm sorry. And I was like, well, what should I do now? She's like, you can call and make another service request. I was like, can't I just do that now? She's like, no, sir. I was like, great. Well, thank you for nothing.
How about you make the service request and get it to fucking hell? What the fuck?
She's like, you can pay out of pocket if you'd like. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't like. So I fucking hang up, call the wife, and I'm like, yeah, there's no fucking tow truck, I guess. And then I call him back and fucking, I'm like, yeah, I just called about getting a tow truck because my car is like fucking vertical in the woods. And I was like, can I get somebody out here? Like, hold on. Yeah, we got someone. They're going to be about 40 minutes.
Yeah, sucks.
Like, all right, cool. So the weird thing was, though, the whole time I'm talking on the phone and like calling my wife, and then like the dude is just still standing there with his flashlight and his one-piece jumpsuit, not saying anything.
I was just gonna ask if it was cold and if your car was.
Yeah, it's fucking freezing, dude. He's walking up and down like behind my car and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy's gonna fucking eat and rape me. Wow. Not necessarily in that order.
He's like, so how long do I have before the tow truck gets here?
Yeah. I was like, hey, I was like, thanks for checking on me. He's like, it's all good though. Tow truck's coming. Tow truck comes. The guy like looks at it. He's like, yeah, I'm pretty new at this. He's like, I'm not gonna pull your car out of there. I was like,
oh my god.
I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I gotta wait for my boss. And I was like, well, can I fucking go home? I was like, I've been here like an hour already and I'm pretty fucking cold. Like, yeah, we'll come. Well, my boss will come. We'll get your car out.
Oh, nice. At least
and then the wife comes and gets me and fucking, they call me back and said, yeah, we can't pull your car out of there. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's there to stay.
What's happening?
Were they worrying about like totaling it if they like pull it down?
Well, yeah, this guy's like, I'm pretty new. I don't know. I'm going to fuck your car up if I pull it out.
I haven't quite graduated to the actual towing of the cars yet. I'm hoping on my second week I can for the job that requires that.
But you need to change a tire?
Well, like the insurance company calls me back like, yeah, I understand you can't get a tow because there's damage to the front end. I'm like, no, there's no damage to the front end. I was like, I didn't hit anything. And he's like, well, the tow truck driver say there's damage to the front end. I'm like, there's not.
You should have said damage to his front lobe.
Well, he's like, tell you what we're going to do, buddy. He's like, we're going to make a claim, and then we'll treat this as a claim instead of a tow. I'm like, fine, whatever. And he's like, we'll get your car out tomorrow.
It's not like they're leaving it there. This car will forever stay on the side of the road.
He's like, we'll get your car out tomorrow. And yes, it did come the next day. And the guy's like, yeah, I've been doing this fucking 20 years. Like, that was nothing. He's like, there's no damage to your car except a little bit of scratches on the back bumper and back fucking hubcap.
You're probably better off that the professional came.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I got a big fucking like Maynard handshake and he was on his way. Then a claims person came out and wrote up an estimate for my car for damage that had been done to it over the course of like the 12 years I've had the car. Sick. Like there was a cracked rear view mirror plastic and like a scratch on the bumper from hitting a fucking pole. And they wrote me a check for $800 and left. I'm like, fucking sweet. This sounds like 4 new tires to me.
Yeah. Get yourself some tires.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at.
Meanwhile, your insurance is going up.
Oh, yeah, it's already $300 a month, baby.
Yeah,
plus I got to put my son on it soon, so that's going to be great.
I was just actually talking with a coworker today, like, you know, both our insurance go up, just, you know, the premiums change. I guess neither of us had any incidents, but
I say fuck.
Another sign of everything, you know, middlemen making everything expensive.
Yeah, fucking insurance companies fucking suck. Eat a dick.
Middlemen, appraisers that come in and over appraise things, jacking up the prices.
Bastards.
Bastards. Speaking of bastards, I just finished that Second Gentleman Bastards book. You guys like reading anything at the moment right now, or do anything like that?
Yeah, I'm reading. I think I told you about it. It's like historical fiction, you know, about, you know, Ragnar was in it. It's about the time,
that's right,
the late 800s, and like
what's it called again?
When they're invading, you know, the Danes and stuff like that. Or I mean, when the Danes were invading Britain, it was called the Last Kingdom.
Last Kingdom.
Yeah, the Last Kingdom, and there's actually
that sounds awesome.
There's actually I didn't realize there was like there's like 13 books in the series.
Jesus.
Dag, yeah.
So I'm on the second one, and it's still pretty good. So hopefully they all stay hot.
Nice. Yeah, finished Gentleman Bastards, Red Skies or Red Seas, which is fucking awesome. I had never read Salem's Lot. Finished that.
That
amazing.
one's a
We're all
short
connected
one.
to the Dark Tower, baby.
So, hey, I haven't read The Dark Tower, and guess what? That's next. But the one I haven't read that I'm reading right now, it's made me wash my hands like 100 times today, is The Stand. Holy shit. I like, this girl came in sick at my work, like, and she was like, can I have an eighth of fucking this? I'm like, oh my God, like, what'd you leave your fucking house for? I want to like take a shower and like jump in ISO and fucking wash my body. But yeah, that book is scary. Like, just how
Stop reading it then.
it's how no, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
So I don't remember liking it that much. It's been a long time. I thought it was kind of one of his simple books.
I mean, so far I'm really liking it. I'm only like
Are you
probably
talking about the Sand or Salem's Lot?
The Stand. Are you talking about? You
You were talking about Salem's Lot. You said that Salem's Lot last, so I thought we were.
Yeah, I know. I said then I started The Stand, and then that's the one that made me wash my hands.
No,
It's
the
like,
Stand's amazing.
yeah, just like the disease and like the way it spreads and it's fucking, or the flu, the whatever it's called. It's what the fuck, something trippy, or the trip.
Yeah, that book's great.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking
Trash Can Man. Who might be who's Flag or Randall Flagg?
Something like that, yeah. He was dope though. Yeah, definitely read The Dark Tower, Greg. Change
so that's
life.
Well, that's next, and then Sean had told me that Father Callahan was in the Dark Tower series.
Oh, that he is, my friend.
And Father Callahan was definitely in Salem's Lot.
Lot.
Salem's Lot was a slow start, but like when it got popping off, and like people were fucking turning, like the whole fucking town was going down. It was fucking awesome. Like the last like 5-6 hours of it was fucking pretty badass.
I'm actually reading a bunch of Stephen King short stories now. As It Bleeds, I think it's called. And I just finished 1922 about a father and son team who murder the wife.
Don't they have a series?
Yeah,
on
there's a Netflix movie.
Yeah, and it's fucking, what's his name from Thank You for Smoking, and Harvey Dent.
No, I don't think it's Aaron, is it? I thought it was
it's the guy who looks like him.
I thought it was the guy who played Punisher.
Oh, it's Thomas Jane, right?
Yeah, Thomas Jane.
What's it called? It's called
1922. It's pretty good, man. It was fucking.
Wasn't there a series on that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's Thomas Jane.
Yeah,
I can't.
Thomas Jane.
I'm Thomas Jane.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
Yeah, I just love him on Arrested Development.
He was on. He was on The Expanse too. He's fucking, that show's dope. If you haven't seen it.
I have not watched that. I got to get into that too.
Forgot to plug the author Bernard Cornwell for The Last Kingdom. Really good author, and the Audible version. The narration is great.
Nice, yeah. I don't know if I said that we had finished Lightbringer since last time either, but that was amazing. The fucking Red Rising series is fucking sucked.
Hey, did you ever check out? Did you ever see the Eminem Fortnite event? Did you ever?
I did not. I heard it was pretty lame.
Oh, was it? I was hoping like to check it out. I was wondering if I could find it like a recap, like on the VR headset or something.
Speaking of that, what games you guys playing? Sean and I just played Fortnite before I jumped on. We fucking got a victory our first game.
So we've been playing a little bit of Fortnite. I like Fortnite out of all the battle royales because it's like the easiest.
Hell yeah.
It's like stealing candy from babies, just racking up the kills.
It really is.
And I think we're playing with like little kids that don't know what they're doing. It's great. So then we all downloaded Call of Duty Warzone, Ryan.
Yeah.
And we all tried to play that, and it was just so fast. We were just getting our asses kicked, and then we all deleted the game.
Yeah.
No, my wife's been playing Fortnite. I came over the other day and she was playing with the kids. I'm like, what's happening here?
That's funny. I saw you playing Fortnite, so I was like, I wonder if Ryan's kid's playing Fortnite.
It's a good game. I mean, it's more simple. Like, obviously, Apex is the better game, I think, but Apex is hard.
Totally.
It's so good. Fortnite is just simpler and easier. But then we rank up, and then we start getting our asses kicked.
Dude, Baldur's Gate, I'm back into it. That game is so great. And then the Resident Evil 4 remake is like almost a 10. That game is so fucking awesome.
Nice. Yeah, I played the demo. It was fucking dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the DLC for $10 for sure. It's fucking so good.
We can't do Call of Duty though, man. I can't even last in those games. Call of Duty children, they're like the kids that yell at their parents and get everything they want.
Except for Corey's kid. Corey's kid's a good kid. He fucking crushes it. But yeah, it's like quick reflexes, a little
But
fun, dude.
he's also a grown man now.
Yeah, you're a grown
I'm
man.
talking playing with like the annoying kids that cuss at you and teabag your corpse.
Yeah, like, what are you doing, pussy? I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, you're 9. My kids play those games. They crush at them. I fucking hate it. I can't. It's like 11 seconds when I play those games. Like, awesome. Fun.
Exactly. I remember, like, I don't remember which Call of Duty it was, but I'd spawn in and I'm just getting sniped from a spawn point, and I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah, Ryan, you'd probably be good at Fortnite. Fortnite's easy, but yeah, dude, like the other Call of Duty and Battlefield, those games give me PTSD for sure.
We're last, huh?
But the finals is coming out.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
They're actually, so I read an article.
So, it's not
it might come
Battle
out
Royale technically, but
yeah, I heard it might come out tomorrow after the video game rewards. They were saying some rumor.
oh really?
I love the video game.
Yeah, this is like
Awards.
actually, is it? No, it's. I mean, it's not really a Battle Royale, but it's kinda, I guess.
Oh, well, that's one thing.
It's a hybrid, I guess. You know.
Oh,
it's not.
definitely a hybrid.
It's not. It's actually, does the zone get smaller? I don't remember.
Team shooter.
All
Right.
right.
So
It is, you know, I guess it's last team standing, but it's a different feel, but it's similar feel, I guess. I don't know.
it feels like big ass chains, and that's all I need. I love it. It's fast.
Saints Row, bringing it back.
Let's go on record. We got the video game awards tonight. Who's winning? It's
I'm going BG3. Baldur's Gate 3.
yeah. Ryan, do you know the?
I don't know the nominees.
So
Yeah.
it's Baldur's Gate 3, Resident Evil 4 remake, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Zelda, I think, definitely has a really good chance.
It's Super Mario Brothers Wonder. It is Alan Wake 2. And
It's definitely not going to be Alan Wake 2.
That's what I said.
People are like obsessed with the Zelda and they think it's like the
Yeah.
shit. But
Zelda with Spider-Man has got bigger fan base.
Spider-Man 2 is also up for Game of the Year. That's
I picked Baldur's Gate 3 because, you know, fucking, what a fucking orc.
yeah, the game's amazing. So
man, I think Larian Studios deserves it. I mean, they put a lot of work into that game.
So, but I will say the winner right now. I'm saying Zelda, like I've been saying for the whole year. It's definitely Zelda.
Crackhead.
Yeah,
I think it's Zelda too, but I'm just thinking like maybe this could be a swing year where just this obscure game comes out. I mean, not that obscure, but it's not, you know, big mainstream game, and it's definitely a niche game or like, you know, turn-based RPG.
That's what I think will hold it back. I mean, I hope that Spider-Man wins it. I mean, I kind of hope that Zelda wins it just because I've been crying from the fucking rooftops that it's going to, and I don't look like a fucking idiot. But Spider-Man 2 is definitely my game of the year, but I think Zelda's 100% going to take it.
Word.
100%.
So actually, you know, Ryan, I've been meaning to ask you.
All right. Ask.
What was all that? What was that Venmo about? What kind of shady shit were you getting me involved in?
All right, look.
So he asked if I could borrow $100, and I said, sure. I sent it right over to him, and then like within like minute and a half, it came back. He sent me $101 back. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what kind of shady shit?
All you need to know is that you gave me money and I gave it right back. Everybody wins in this scenario, okay?
Oh, no, that's explain.
What am I an accomplice to now?
Yeah, what kind of pyramid scheme are you in?
All right, look, guys, there's a revolutionary money lending system out there called Dave. Now, Dave will let you borrow up to $400 out of your next paycheck for a small fee of like $13. So I had $0 in my bank account because I owed Dave $100. So I borrowed $100 from Sheamus, gave it to Dave, then borrowed $200 more from Dave and paid it to Sheamus.
Jeez.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
It's not a pyramid scheme.
You should have just borrowed the $200 from me and waited to pay me back whenever you could.
Yeah, who is this Dave?
It's a bear face.
I know. I don't trust them. I don't trust the bear's name.
I don't want you getting in more debt, trying to rush paying me back.
It's fine.
Listen, I mortgaged my house to Dave to give you your $100 back.
How much do children go for?
Guys, I almost raised one to completion. My oldest turns 18 in like fucking 3 weeks. I did it.
Hell yeah.
I did it.
Put him to work.
Drake?
Yeah, Drake. He's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
college. We're going to open up a bedroom in the house, guys. A bedroom.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
Very
dude.
exciting for me.
Did you hear about those two fellas who broke the Guinness record for consecutive pubs hit in 24 hours?
No, how many did they do?
They did 99 pubs.
Wow, that's perfect number for 99.
One of the record is 24 hours, and the record before was like from a South African dude who did 78 pubs.
That's insane.
It's South Africa.
So what did they spend? Like $8,000?
So this guy's name's
Or
Harry.
they're just going one and done.
Harry Kouraz. So you basically call him Harry Kouraz and Jake Lager Lotorian. They're both 26. But so when I was reading the article, the dude threw up, Kouraz threw up 2 hours in, and they started going, but some bars started to not let him in, so they started to have like sodas at some bars and shit. So some bars they had
it doesn't count.
Yeah. But they hit
cheaters.
Hit 9.
Puke and rally.
Yeah.
Babies.
And when I was reading this, I was like, wait, are these guys frauds or are they fucking the real deal? But they got the Guinness record.
If anyone can do it, it's going to be someone in their 20s. But clearly, these are not the ones.
Who is the dude? Oh, Henrik D. Villers, who visited 78 pubs in 24 hours last year, the South African man.
Now, that was a real man.
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
He forgot.
I was just drinking water.
But even if you had one in each one, that's like too much more. That's more than your body can handle. So it's kind of a bogus.
What if you just have a sip from each one? I could take 99 sips.
Just do a shot.
Shots
add
add
up,
up, dude.
Greg. You
I know.
You would die.
I'm just joking. You just do that shot where you just kind of like you put it up, you just throw it behind your ear and just be like, yeah, I did it.
Shot in each bar. If we die, we die.
Guys, I saw this amazing documentary. It's called Love Is One, and it's about this fucking cult. Holy fuck, dude. Like, apparently Robin Williams and all these dead celebrities speak to this hippie chick.
Yeah, they talked about it on last podcast.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, It was absolutely insane. Like, Robin Williams told her that her ideal weight should be 105 pounds. And this lady who they all called Mother God.
I've seen her.
Dude, It was fucking bananas. Like, fucking, she ends up dying of, like, liver failure and fucking she drinks this stuff called silver colloidal, and her skin turns fucking blue.
Yeah, she was always drinking, wasn't she?
Yeah, dude. That's how she freed herself to talk to the galactic spirits and shit. Like,
that's that shit that Trump was pumping. Trump was pumping that shit for.
Yeah, he was the only living person though that talked to her. But yeah, her skin turned completely blue because she was drinking silver, and she wasted away to nothing and died. And the cult held on to her for like another 14 days after she died, just driving her around to different places and shit.
Doesn't she know that it's not silver you're supposed to drink? You're supposed to drink gold.
Yeah, gold.
Well, they're like after she was dead and completely blue and weighed like 90 pounds, maybe. Like, I think I can hear her breathing still. It's like, yeah, she's pretty fucking dead. But there was also this dude called Father God. He just like fucking smoked meth and listened to Pantera.
Yeah, he was the crazy one, right?
It was awesome. You never knew if he was going to beat the fuck out of you or not. Like, he had that kind of energy.
So I read a book, it was about, immortality, and, it talks about like Methuselah, who is like supposedly the longest living human being. He lived to be like 960 or 80, something like that, and obviously, I think Noah was like 900 something. So like back then they were saying like, it was about like, like secret alien society that was coming down and breeding with us, or they were talking about drinking gold was like the secret to like immortality. That's basically why I mentioned it.
You could ask George Tsoukalos from Ancient Aliens. He'll tell you.
Golden crown from king.
Anyways, after watching that, guys, I'm more determined than ever to start a cult now.
Oh, sure.
I think I have the charisma. I have the humor. Like, I could definitely win. And my wife's been calling me Papa God lately. So
if people will throw their lives away for Trump, I mean, you have a good shot at.
I think so, man. I think it's gonna be mostly Robitussin based.
You're gonna be a hit during cold season.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
But Gold again. I read another story, a different article about how there's a way that they think gold can kill cancer.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Gold.
There's gold in them tumors.
Sounds like it's just another way for them to up the prices and
Treatment probably can't afford it.
Right. we know that anyways.
I got gold in my teeth.
Good time.
Yeah, you should start a cult.
Yeah,
Thank
totally.
you, man. I appreciate that. Hey, I got the question to pose to you guys. Horse is running at you full bore. You got one chance to take it down. Where are you going to hit that horse?
Take its legs out. I'm gonna jump to the side. I don't know. What do I have to hit it with?
Just your hands, bro.
Oh boy,
versus
I'm not
that
hitting it at
horse.
all. I mean,
You got one shot, or that horse is going to fucking kill you.
drop kick to the solar plexus. It's gonna shatter my legs.
I'm using animal bonus, animal handling, add bonus. I'm gonna roll and just talk to it.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it in the heart.
Seems like a
Smart
fucking
idea.
cop out, but that's cool. Yeah, definitely.
No, clearly I'm going to flip over it and land on it and ride it like I'm Legolas,
Totally.
Gregolus.
I said I was gonna punch. I'd punch it in like the fucking esophagus, but then my wife did remind me that a horse is all muscle on the neck, so I
Right.
failed there. But
Yeah.
she did come up with a double
And-
eye punch. I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah, but you probably can't even reach the eyes of it.
Maybe you can't.
Is this a dwarf pony?
Full size.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Budweiser pony.
Yeah. Okay.
Slides
I
there.
wouldn't be able to reach their eyes.
Yeah, the correct move is to jump out of the way. It's the fucking swipe left.
It all stems from this incident where we were going on a hike and this goose fucking rolled up on us, and I haven't stopped thinking about
aggressive.
fighting. I haven't thought, I was actually the aggressor because I know how aggressive geese are. So I got all up in his bill. I was like, what the fuck, goose? What are you going to do? I'll knock you the fuck out, goose. And like, I was ready to fight that goose.
You totally
And like, he
murdered
turned
it.
around and walked away.
Really?
He was walking towards us. And I was like,
Oh.
I'm going to fuck this goose up if he comes at us.
It was a wise goose. It was an older goose that was just like, oh, get out of here.
I'm obsessed with fighting a goose, basically, is what it boils down to.
Jeez,
That's another thing in my cult. We all fight geese to get in.
Fight Club.
But what if someone takes on more geese than you and like takes your followers?
It's my fucking cult. Nobody's going to usurp me.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm too charismatic. Everybody knows that.
I
They
know.
call me the most lovable one on the podcast.
This is why that guy that found you on the side of the road didn't want to leave you. He liked your charisma.
Yeah, you better lock that fucking shed when you're recording.
It's cold. Nobody wants to come in here.
He had to turn around and be like, hey, buddy, you okay?
Shows up in the back seat of my car at my heart out at 8 o'clock.
It's pretty cold out here.
Want to get into my jumpsuit? Who's taking pictures?
Yeah, how's it sound? Sounds like pictures.
It was me. I was a screenshot of this dueling pianos event. I love dueling pianos, but unfortunately, it's this Friday.
When you say dueling pianos, do you mean like pianos fighting each other?
Yes and no. It's more they're really there together. They put on a show together. They practice together. Sometimes they might put a duel on, but it's really just for the crowd. It's not really they're going ahead against. It's just one could play one part of a song, or one could play their own song, and one could play a different song. It's all how they just interact with the crowd. They ask for like
It's like a piano rap battle.
Kind of, yeah, but they work
Yeah.
together.
But yeah, they work together. I mean, they can duel, but mostly they work together. And they just get the crowd involved, and they let you pick songs to play and stuff. It's really fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't do stuff, but that sounds great. Anyways, thank you for listening, everybody. Keep stuffing that crust, and we'll keep busting that bust.
What?
In
We
Stuffed.
Stuff crust, yeah, couple stuff crust. A nigga something extra, yeah, couple stuff crust. Stuff crust, yeah, couple stuff crust. So much cheese, gonna bust, yeah, couple stuff crust. Stuff crust, yeah, couple stuff crust. A nigga something extra, yeah, couple stuff crust. Stuff crust, yeah, couple stuff crust. So much cheese, gonna bust, yeah, couple stuff crust.